Thank you, Chick. It's wonderful to be with you here in Atlanta for the launch of Piece to Piece, Piece by Piece. NHC, the National Housing Conference, is honored to have been part of the planning of this conference and applaud the work of the committee to get us all here today. I also want to echo Chick in thanking Secretary Cisneros for joining us today. Secretary, you have a legacy of commitment to tackling difficult housing issues, and it is very fitting that you are here today to help us build the piece-by-piece legacy in Metro Atlanta. And to all of you partners, thank you for your presence here today and for your commitment over the long haul. If you're not familiar with the National Housing Conference, we're known as the Big Tent in affordable housing. And we represent everything from homeless service providers to the public housing providers, the banks, the home builders, the realtors, and it's really the full gamut of our housing industry in America. We were founded by a can-do woman reformer in New York, Mary Kingsbury Simkovich, in 1931. She founded the National Public Housing Conference, which later became the National Housing Conference. And the idea of convening folks from across the industry, across all the players, and saying, what is the government's role in housing, is the very question we are grappling with now, 80 years later, where we're saying, what role should government play in credit, in the finance, in mortgages, in just across the building, the whole gamut. And over the years, where in 1931 the Federal Home Loan Bank Act first started, then in 1934 the National Housing Act founded the FHA, the Federal Housing Administration. 1937 established the whole public housing. 38, Fannie Mae was created. In 1949, President Truman signed the National Housing Act, which called for a decent home and a suitable living environment for every American family. And that's a goal that's the mission of National Housing Conference, and I would say probably for all of you in your work in various aspects of housing. Under President Johnson, HUD was created in 1965. In 68, we had the Fair Housing Act developed, and now we're still looking at ways and solutions of preventing foreclosures and stemming the tide that's happened here, and basically to clean up the mess that we're faced with. And I get energized by thinking about our founder and the whole idea that if we convene together, that we're able to forge solutions. And I would like to put out to you that the solutions for Atlanta are here in this room. It's all of you, the brain trust is here, and your commitment, and we're hoping that today we'll be able to have some great discussions and light bulbs go off in how we can make a difference in Atlanta. NHC has a research affiliate, the Center for Housing Policy, which provides a lot of data and information that is a tool for all of you, and I'll talk more about that this afternoon. So today is just the beginning. Piece by Piece is not about one convening event. It's a kickoff to a period of strategic collaboration, thoughtful discussion, and public commitment to curb this crisis. The National Housing Conference is committed to being a partner with you and for us to be able to stabilize our neighborhoods and provide the kind of housing that's needed for all in America and all in Atlanta. So I look forward to working with you today and in the future, and just want to thank you for inviting us to be part of this.